Filming now.
Okay.
That would have been a good one.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, see? The audio and the video people up in here.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
We'd like to welcome everybody back to Indy Talk of the Town. This is Christopher O'Banion, and we're in studio having a good conversation about growth. And
Really having a good conversation about people paying for services rendered.
well, that's going to be true too.
It is true.
Okay, so invoice and collect.
You got an invoice? Can I collect?
Yeah,
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
I got
That's
invoices.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, I sent you an invoice.
Okay,
Okay.
where's the invoice?
It's in your
Okay,
it's in your email.
today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look
Yeah,
at it.
see, you got so much money. You see, you don't have to look at the invoice. You're doing a radio show, sir.
I know I am. This is a live
Can I
show.
send an invoice?
Yeah. Send it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Oh, yeah, he sent the invoice today at 4 o'clock.
yeah. I said I sent an invoice though, sir. I simply said I sent an invoice.
Okay. So, pre and post production in Talk of the Town, 2-hour live for the July
You're on the
6th,
air, sir.
the 20th, the 27th, the 8th, the 10th, and the total's $400.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Tell the world. This is a business show.
We're talking about business.
We're talking about business.
Weren't we talking about business?
We're talking about business.
Okay, well, at 4 o'clock, I didn't check the email, so guess what? I checked the email now. All right, fine. Okay, so anyway, as we're back on the show, we got Deb from Deb Sweet Treats.
Yes, we do.
And Deb, tell us about Deb Sweet Treats.
Deb Sweet Treats has been in Indy for 22 years currently. Originated in Bellflower, California. So making cookies actually for my husband who is diabetic. Just an oatmeal raisin cookie, and just doing a couple of variations and doing gift baskets for a few people. And when we transitioned to Indy, I was baking for my family as well as other family members, and a few coworkers started asking for cookies and cupcakes, so I baked for them for a little bit. And about 10 years ago, I decided to challenge not just myself but a competitor at a hair salon known as the Cookie Man, and it was hilarious because you could only buy a dozen cookies from him at a set price, and I sold a mix of cookies 2 for $1. And he quit coming to one of the hair salons, and I started another shop asked me if I had cookies because they had heard about them. And at one point I had about 22 hair salons and barbershops that I went to. Currently bake out of my home. Just about anything that you can think about. This weekend I did a Minnie Mouse first birthday cake. And that was a challenge because the cake itself was only for the birthday girl. So making a smaller cake was
Only for the birthday girl.
yes, the cake was only for the birthday girl, and her grandmother ordered 1.5 dozen cupcakes for the guests.
Right.
So the challenge was making the mouse ears stand up.
I see that.
Okay.
It's on Facebook. Everything is on Facebook.
We'll have to take a look at that. Okay, and then from there, what happened?
And then from there, I've worked with several different organizations doing fundraisers, and actually this is my first year not doing it at our Unity Fest.
Okay.
I usually do the centerpieces for the church. One year I did cookie centerpieces, so each table that sat maybe 8 to 10 people, there was a cookie for each one of those individuals. I don't make your normal size cookie. I make a cookie that's about 3 inches in diameter, a little over 1/4 inch thick, and I can do any variety of them. mix and match. I've worked with our one of the basketball teams. I at one point was doing cookies for the Fever when under a different coach, and I was asked not to bake any more cookies because their center was gaining too much weight. She was not even allowed to come to my house because she would order 2-3 dozen cookies at a time.
Who was that?
Ebony, I don't know her last name.
Big Ed, the center?
Yes, the center, yes, I think she's in LA now.
Yeah.
But she's like 6'2".
Okay, so
She was going hard in the paint.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hard in the paint.
yeah.
Right. So what direction is Deb Sweet Treats going in now? What are you looking to accomplish towards the end of this year, going into next year?
Well, my goal is to open my own shop.
Okay.
I think I'm closer to it now than I was a year ago.
Mhm.
I have found a facility that I can actually bake out of and be licensed through.
Mhm.
And it's called retiring from my employer and pursuing my dream, and my dream is to own my own shop.
Okay. Okay. And that's dreams should be fulfilled, and hopefully we can do everything on our part to let more people know that you're doing it, and set up a way where they can not only order, schedule appointment, or buy your cookies, but maybe get you scheduled for big events, or maybe open houses. That would be something with real estate people. I mean, just a lot of different things. Church gatherings, weddings, whatever might come up. But I think everyone needs you.
Oh yeah, I just did a 25th wedding anniversary,
Mhm.
and the couple are members of my church.
Okay.
And it was funny because she said that originally she ordered banana pudding like a couple of months ago,
Mhm.
and she walked in the house and she said her son was eating banana pudding, and she looked at him because he's real picky about his food, and she says she's gonna do the next thing, anything that we do outside of the family, she'll be the one. And she inboxed me actually on Facebook,
Okay.
and got a few quotes. I'm working with someone now for the Walker Building for a 50th birthday celebration for their son.
Mhm.
And I mean, I could do just about any size order, and I don't have to, because I am the owner and I am the creator of all my own pastries and things. I can do various deviations of that same order that's going to be customized to that event.
Okay. And that's a great start to put everything together like that. And I think what we need to do, now you do have a website, right?
My website is currently down, but
Okay.
someone is working on that for me.
Okay, is that
EIT's,
the
yes.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Him.
Oh,
Tell
him.
people.
Is it our DJ?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, great. Well, if he can build that, I think that'd be wonderful, that we can do it. And also, you gonna e-commerce enable it as well?
Yeah, we do that.
You gonna set the merchant account up for it too?
Yeah, we do that.
Ah, it looks like it's gonna be done.
We do
Yes.
that.
Yeah, so I think that would be something that would be good. And that's really what it is. It's a collaborative effort, because sometimes you're overwhelmed with the cooking, the baking, the preparation,
Right.
the getting everything out. But behind the scenes, there has to be something where people can say, who was that? Or where was that? Or how can I do that? Just like we looked at with the church. But there is something to show, no matter how big or small you are, everyone can say, hey, I can go here and contact you, do an order with you, do another order with you, or, refer someone over to,
Right.
let your services get out into the community. And I think when you start getting that type of structure, it makes it so much better.
But I don't limit myself, because my family is all across the country.
Right.
I've shipped cookies and cupcakes from Indy to both New York and to California.
There you go.
As a matter of fact, during our last holiday weekend, I did birthday cake. I'm thinking I'm getting a bill collector call, and it was actually for an order for a cake. This particular family was coming to Indianapolis for their family reunion,
Right.
and young lady had heard about me through a family member, and she called and placed an order,
Mm.
you know, and she was like, I don't care what the price is, my husband likes race cars, can you do this? You know, so I'm not limited because I do edible pictures as well, so, and like the birthday cake that I recently did, everything on the cake was edible,
Oh,
you know, so I.
so was that your most challenging project today?
No,
or what was your-
no. My most challenging was during open house. I had someone order a full sheet cake, and she didn't want your traditional buttercream or whipped cream icing. She actually ordered cream cheese icing.
Wow.
And it was like 92 degrees outside,
Oh, wow.
and I had to transport it across town.
Wow.
So when I arrived, I had to, which one of the things I do is I do my own deliveries,
Right.
95% of the time, and I always take extra, so in case there's a flaw or anything, I can touch the cake up. And in
Right.
this particular cake, I had to redo the border on the cake. And I had an audience of about 40 people watching me, and they were amazed that I was so quick to not damage the cake any
Right.
more than in the transporting piece
Right.
of it. And I received a few referrals from
So
it.
you know what you're doing?
I think so.
Yeah.
And if I don't, I'll look good trying to figure it out.
And it tasted good too, didn't it?
It is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be a little interesting.
Hey, I've actually been in her kitchen, I might say, when she's baking, and I say
You let her in the kitchen?
I vacate the space because it's crazy. But the product is phenomenal at the end, but I'm not going anywhere near this woman when she's making stuff in the kitchen. I said it on there, I ain't
Yes.
gonna do it, ain't
Well,
gonna
we
do
got
it.
them on tape. We got them on tape, right?
Ain't gonna
You
do
ain't
it.
going in the kitchen.
Ain't
When
going
it gets in the
in the
kitchen.
Not then.
Crack when they baking, nope, they ain't doing
Not
it.
when I bake.
Mm-mm. I leave the premises if I'm there. I'll see you later.
Yeah, it's a little chaotic. Because when I'm in that mode, and I like to do things late at night so there are no distractions. So for the average person, they would think that is the most that is so crazy to do. But for me, there's no distraction. There's no phone. There's no
Attention? Yeah.
no. My attention is specifically on that
On
particular
that,
artist.
on that, okay.
Yes.
And that's the way it's supposed to be. Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm the same
You
way.
learned, right?
Well, no, I knew that coming in, I'm the same way.
Okay, good.
You know how it is when you're passionate about things. You know how it is.
No, I agree 100%. No, that's good. Well, you know, it's great that you've had your business for a number of years. And obviously, we were talking about how you're looking to grow. I think if you know, we're able to put in a lot of technology and things to be able to help you, I think overall your growth is unlimited, and then your brand it's out there and people can see it over and over again. One thing I would recommend: do you have a lot of testimonials?
I do.
Okay, I think if you have that, and even with the use of video, you know, if you have a smartphone, just ask people to maybe even do a video testimonial, you know, while they have your last delight, whatever you
Right.
created, and just, you know, that type of testimony, and put it on the website, because if you're able to take a picture or do a video of what you've created, and then you can see how the people interact with it, then the next client will be like, wow. This is incredible. So whether it's a birthday party or anniversary or whatever it might be, I think it all can work well, you know, from that. So, yeah. So, we're really happy, you know, that you've come out, because, there's a lot to what you do. And we have to get more and more out. But you do have a Facebook page, and what's that page?
Oh, Deborah Wade, just Deborah Wade currently. I'm not, Deb Sweet Treats is down being reconfigured, basically.
Reconfigured,
Yes.
okay.
You gotta take care of some business things.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that. So, I mean, but as long as people are able to reach you and they can connect to you, I think you can push out information.
Most
And
definitely.
make sure that you create a business page or a like page where they can follow you versus where you're adding as a friend.
Yes.
But then you can take all those friends and push them out to the people. Now, are you looking to maybe get your product in stores?
I am. I was working with, actually, doing something in California
Okay.
through the Disney Studios at one point. You know, nothing else in their concessions.
So have you looked into anything here, or is that something you might want to look into?
I've looked into a couple things here. Indiana laws as far as product, especially food, are kind of complicated,
Okay.
so to speak, whereas in other cities, well, in other states, actually, the laws are a little different. And home bakeries aren't allowed in Indiana to function on the same level as far as advertising. One of the laws says that not only do you have to have specific, the verbiage on your packaging is specific to indicate that you are not a Marion County or whatever county you live in approved facility. Indiana does not, unless you live in a commercial area, your home will not license a home.
Wow.
It's part of their laws. It's something that really needs to be reconsidered.
Without building out.
Right.
Without build outs, they won't.
Yes, you know.
You could take a garage and convert your garage into a facility, because I know of such a facility down
Right.
in Nathan Manlove. But you go into that garage and it has all of everything that you would
Everything
need.
that you need.
As a
Everything.
commercial.
But it,
Yeah,
but
that's
it
commercial
has to,
kitchen.
but that area has to have,
It has to
be
zoned.
zoned
Yeah.
commercial as well.
Right.
You know, I can do farmers markets or, an unadvertised church event, but if a church is, say, Yamoja Christian Church, for example, at the event that they're having, if I advertise through Yamoja Christian Church, my labeling has to be of a specific packaging and labeling, as well as I would have to go into someplace like Indy Kitchen in order to bake on that level, because I have to be in a licensed facility.
Right, yeah. And restrictions are there, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're indifferent.
Right.
But, you know, keep persevering, you know, that's
Oh,
all we can
yes.
just say, because, you know, once you do achieve your dream of getting your own location, I think that will alleviate a lot of that, but in the meantime, you still baking every night?
I'm baking every day.
night?
Every day, as a matter of fact, walking out of the door from work, someone stopped me and said, "Can you do a yellow cake with just some chocolate buttercream ice?" And I was like, "You got it."
All right. Okay, so how can they reach you?
They can reach me at Debron07, DEBRON07 at AOL.com.
Okay.
Deb Sweet Treats, which is one complete word, at gmail.com.
gmail.com, okay.
And at 317-986-9778.
Okay, and you heard it first here on Indy Talk of the Town. We found out the woman behind Deb Sweet Treats and the man that's been eating up the stuff that she might little scrap. She gets
Some
scraps
of
up
'em.
Yeah, is he the scrap man?
Dang, man. We gonna have to have a protocol meeting. I
said scrap
After
to
this
this-
show,
wait a
we're gonna
minute.
have to have a
Wait a minute.
protocol. Because some of you brothers don't understand about the code, man.
Well, scraps are good. I like scraps. I remember-
Scraps are good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why they call you little scrappy?
I guess so.
Oh, that little skippy. Oh, my bad. Little skippy. Skippy,
Scrappy,
scrappy,
scrap.
skippy,
No.
scrimpy. Hey,
Anyway,
can we get some scrimps? Bang, bang, scrimp?
anyway,
I digress.
so that's why they call it Deb Sweet Treats, not Deb Shrimp.
Let's see. You don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
she hasn't opened up that part of the business yet.
You don't know what you're talking about, man.
That's all right.
All I know is if it can be made, I can make it.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
well, that's good. Well, we want to thank you for coming in, and obviously you shared quite a bit of information today. It's good to know that in the community there are churches that want to reach out. We're very glad. I never knew your role in the church, and I never knew all the different things that you do. So I want to commend you,
Thank
you know, and keep up the great work with that. Because reaching out into the community, that's what I do all the time. And with my church, I do quite a bit. We're quite a bit involved. But you know, on the west side, obviously that's an underserved area, and I'm on the east side. You know,
Oh, wow.
so
Yes.
I'm at 30th off of Keystone. So you know, it's a little different area over there versus 38th and Lafayette, Road where you are.
Right.
But you know, it's called servitude, and it's called giving back, and trying to do the very best we can. And we're looking forward to seeing that website
It will be up soon.
Okay, and, you know, obviously, if there anything that we can do to try to help you, we'd like to do that. Could you come back and be a guest on our show again?
Of course.
Okay, well, we wanna make sure that we can keep that down. And Bobby,
Mm-hmm.
what you gonna play now, man? Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. I'm always ready.
Is he gonna push the button and something gonna happen?
I always push the button and something happens. What you saying, man?
So Deb, thank you so much
Right,
for
thank you
coming
for
and being on
having
the
me.
show. And obviously, I'll make this video available for you so that way you can share it with your potential clients,
Okay.
and it can be listed on your website.
Sounds great.
RadioNext.tv, Indy Talk of the Town, Kubu Radio. You know what, man? I think folks is kind of jealous.